Future development of coal seam gas in Queensland could see a significant rise in methane emissions. That's the finding of a university study, which also says more research is needed before CSG can be considered a clean fuel. National Rural and Regional correspondent Dominic Schwartz has the story.
It was an explosive stunt that went viral.
Have a look at this. The fracking just a kilometre away, methane coming up, and now the river is alight.
This fiery warning came after the ABC reported on increased bubbling in the Condamine River in southern Queensland early last year. Methane, a potent greenhouse gas, has been escaping through the waterway for years, but emissions reached a peak about 15 months ago.
The amount of methane that is released by those bubbles has been quadrupling since 2013.
Concerned landholders have pointed the finger at the coal seam gas industry.
We've been impacted directly with the methane emissions coming up through our water bores, so we've already lost 3 water bores.
Melbourne University's Energy Institute has reviewed current data to assess the risk of migratory methane emissions from Queensland's rapidly expanding CSG industry.
The CSG is one of the actors, and it's an actor which has increased activity quite recently, so there's certainly a correlation.
Its report, commissioned by the Australia Institute, found that CSG production, combined with groundwater extraction by industry and landholders, could significantly increase methane emissions from porous zones such as the Condamine River or water bores. It says there seems to be no clear understanding of the potential impacts of human activities on aquifers in Queensland's CSG producing areas. And it warned much more research is needed on fugitive emissions.
Gas may be a very effective and useful transition fuel, but if it's releasing large amounts of emissions, it will not be that. So we need to understand that.
CSG operator Origin Energy says it's working with CSIRO to better understand methane seeps. But it adds that emissions from the Condamine River have fallen 60% from their peaks early last year. Dominic Schwartz, ABC News, Brisbane.